ride through towns that time forgot, where neon signs still glow, and every lonely mile reminds me of a love from long ago. Your photograph is folded inside my weathered coat, a fragile piece of yesterday I never could let go. The wind still knows your name, it whispers through the pines, and every night it brings you back to these restless dreams of mine. Whispers from the old desert road, calling me through the night, like a flame that never faded, like a distant guiding light. Whispers from the old desert road, where our story still survives. Though the years have come between us, you remain here in my life, and every sunset that I see still carries part of you. The cantina by the border still plays those old love songs, the same worn wooden dance floor where we used to belong. I remember how you laughed when the trumpet filled the air, and how the whole world disappeared whenever you were there. The bartender remembers the nights we stayed till dawn, talking about forever before forever was gone. Some people leave a memory, some leave a broken heart. You left a melody that follows me through the dark. Whispers from the old desert road, calling me through the night, like a flame that never faded, like a distant guiding light. Whispers from the old desert road, where our story still survives. Though the years have come between us, you remain here in my life, and every sunset that I see still carries part of you. If I could turn these wheels around and travel back through time, I'd meet you at that station and never leave your side. I'd trade every highway, every city, every dream, for one more dance beneath the stars, the way it used to be. Because no matter where I've wandered, no matter what I've found, you're still the only home I've known, the only solid ground. Whispers from the old desert road still echo in my soul, like a song the wind keeps singing wherever I may go. Whispers from the old desert road, guiding me through the years, through every hope and heartbreak, through every joy and tear. And when the final sunset falls and the desert sky desert road is sleeping beneath the stars tonight, and somewhere in the silence I still hold you tight. The wind still knows your name. The wind still knows your name. The night arrived in San Fernando, wrapped in shades of blue and gold. The plaza filled with distant laughter and stories lovers told. I walked the streets we used to wander, hand in hand beneath the stars, past the old cathedral windows and the quiet neighborhood bars. The scent of jasmine filled the air like it did those years ago, and every corner seemed to whisper of a love I used to know. Time can carry people far away like rivers to the sea, but some hearts leave a mark that never truly leaves. Beneath the lights of San Fernando, I still see your face tonight, shining brighter than the lanterns burning in the summer night. Beneath the lights of San Fernando, where our young hearts learn to dream, you're still dancing through my memories like a song carried by the wind. Every road I've traveled since leads back to you again. The old guitar player remembers the songs we used to sing. He smiled and played our favorite tune as if it were yesterday's spring. The moon reflected on the river like silver scattered on the tide, and for a moment I could almost feel you walking by my side. The years have painted lines upon me and turned my hair to gray, but they could never steal the way your smile still lights my days. Some loves fade like photographs lost inside a drawer, but ours became a melody that lives forevermore. Beneath the lights of San Fernando, I still see your face tonight, again. If I could borrow one more evening from the hands of passing time, I'd meet you by the fountain where your eyes first met mine, and we'd dance until the sunrise, as if tomorrow never existed, and love could stay right here. Oh, San Fernando, keep her memory alive. Oh, San Fernando, where my heart still survives beneath the lights of San Fernando. The years disappear tonight, and all the dreams we left behind come shining back to life beneath the lights of San Fernando. You're still the reason that I sing, the rose among the desert flowers, the queen of every dream. And when my journey reaches its end, you'll be waiting in that light. The night arrived in San Fernando, and your memory stayed behind. The neon lights of Juarez paint the midnight streets in blue. Every corner holds a memory, and every memory holds you. The old cafe beside the highway still stays open after dark, where we used to share our secrets and dream beneath the stars. The jukebox plays familiar songs as strangers come and go, but every melody reminds me of a love I used to know. The city keeps on moving, but my heart remains the same, still chasing echoes in the wind, still whispering your name. Neon roses and desert skies, that's where I left my heart behind, somewhere between your last goodbye and the fading city lights. Neon roses and desert skies still burning in my mind, like a flame that won't surrender to the hands of time. And every road I take tonight leads back to your eyes. The engine hums beneath me as I follow the borderline. The moon reflects upon the glass like another sign. I remember how you left when the summer air was warm, and how you danced beside me like a calm before the storm. You told me love was fragile, like a flower in the sand. I was too busy chasing dreams to truly understand. Now every mile feels heavier than the one before, because every destination leaves me wanting more. Neon roses and desert skies, that's where I left my heart behind. Somewhere between your last goodbye and the fading city lights. Neon roses and desert skies still burning in my mind, like a flame that won't surrender to the hands of time. And every road I take tonight leads back to your eyes. If I could rewrite our story, I'd stay a little longer there, holding on to every moment, like a prayer within the air. Maybe love was always waiting at the place I chose to leave. And now it's all I'm searching for, in every dream I dream. Neon roses and desert skies still shining through the years, through every lonely highway, through every joy and tear. Neon roses and desert skies, the picture never fades. You're the melody that lingers long after the music plays. And when my wandering days are done, I'll follow the stars back home, to where your memory blooms forever among the neon roses. Neon roses, desert skies, you and I.
The sun slipped quietly behind the desert ridge, leaving traces of gold upon the sky. I was sitting by the river near the old wooden bridge, watching another evening pass me by. The town was small and weathered, like an old forgotten song, where every street remembered the days when you belong. I still see your reflection in every window that I pass, like a ghost made out of moonlight from a beautiful past. And every road I follow, every star above, only leads me closer to the memory of your love. When the lanterns burn low and the music stops, lanterns burn low. The old plaza is sleeping underneath the silver moon. A guitar plays a bolero, soft and out of tune. The baker closes early, the bartender sweeps the floor, and every face I recognize reminds me a little more of the night we danced together beneath the sky of blue, while the trumpets sang above us and my whole world was you. Some dreams become the wind, some become the rain, but some become a fire that never fades away. When the lanterns burn low and the music starts to fade, I still hear your laughter in the shadows that remain. Burn low and the desert greets the night, I find you in the silence and the glow of distant lights. Though you're gone, my heart still holds you close. When the lanterns burn low, if I could ride forever across the mountains and the plains, I'd search every horizon just to see your face again. Maybe somewhere far away you're looking at the same moon, listening to the same old songs we used to sing in June. And if destiny is kind, perhaps someday we'll meet where the lanterns shine forever on a quiet desert street. When the lanterns burn low and the stars fill up the sky, I still feel your heartbeat in the rhythm of the night. When the lanterns burn low and the world grows still, you're the reason I keep traveling. You're the reason I still hope. Though the years may come and go and the winds may always blow, you'll forever be my home. When the lanterns burn low, the lanterns burn low tonight, but your memory still glows. The sun was falling westward over the hills of Santa Fe, painting every cloud in crimson. At the ending of the day, I saw you standing by the fountain where the old stone angel stood. Your eyes held all the colors of a world misunderstood. plaza hummed with music from a band across the square, and the evening breeze kept dancing through the flowers in your hair. I never knew a single glance could change a man's whole life, but somehow in that moment the stars arrived before the night. Some roads begin with footsteps, some begin with dreams. Mine began the night you smiled across that golden scene. You were the girl beneath the crimson sky, the reason every sunset still survives. Like a melody, the desert wind still sings like a prayer carried on silver wings. The girl beneath the crimson sky, the fire that never said goodbye. Though the years have drifted by, you still live inside my eyes. We spent the summer laughing in the shadows of the vine, sharing borrowed cigarettes and cheap bottles of wine. The old guitar beside the river would accompany our song, and every note seemed to promise that forever wasn't long. But seasons move like outlaws, never staying in one place. One morning came between us and carried you away. I watched your train disappear beyond the mountain line, taking half my heart with it and leaving half behind. Now every station platform and every passing train reminds me of the morning you vanished with the rain. You were the girl beneath the crimson sky, the reason every sunset still survives. Like a melody, the desert wind still sings like a prayer carried on silver wings. The girl beneath the crimson sky, the fire that never said goodbye. Though the years have drifted by, you still live inside my eyes. The trumpet cries like distant thunder across the quiet desert land, telling stories of old lovers who never got a second chance. And if you're somewhere listening beneath another moon tonight, know that every road I've traveled still leads me to your light. You were the girl beneath the crimson sky, the dream that I could never leave behind. Like a rose blooming where the wild winds blow, like a secret only heaven knows. crimson sky.
The sun is falling westward over the hills of Santa Fe. The sun was falling westward over the hills of Santa Fe. The sun was falling westward over the hills of Santa Fe, painting every cloud in crimson at the ending of the day. I saw you standing by the fountain where the old stone angel stood. Your eyes held all the colors of a world misunderstood. The plaza hummed with music from a band across the square, and the evening breeze kept dancing through the flowers in your hair. I never knew a single glance could change a man's whole life, but somehow in that moment the stars arrived before the night. Some roads begin with footsteps, some begin with dreams. Mine began the night you smiled across that golden sea.
A lonely trumpet answers in the distance. I found your old address tonight inside a drawer of faded things. A photograph, a train ticket, and a silver wedding ring. The ink had started fading on the envelope I kept, a letter full of promises written on a night I wept. Outside the desert wind was singing through the cracks of my old door, like a ghost from another lifetime, returning once more. I thought the years would bury every memory of you, but some hearts keep returning to the love they once knew. You're the letter I never sent, the words I never spoke, the fire that kept on burning long after the smoke. You're the letter I never sent, the dream that never died, the prayer I whispered every night to the stars above the sky. And though the pages turned to dust, your name survived the time. The moon hangs over El Camino like a lantern in the dark, while old boleros drift from somewhere and awaken my heart. I remember that September when we danced beneath the rain. The trumpet played so softly as I held you once again. You told me not to leave, said the road would steal my soul, but I was young and restless and too blind to know. Now every mile I've traveled feels longer than before, because every road I followed led me back to your door. You're the letter I never sent,
still carries your goodbye. Maybe it's too late now, maybe fate has closed that door, but my heart keeps writing letters like it did before. You're the letter I never sent, the road I never crossed, the treasure that I only knew after it was lost. You're the letter I never sent, the rose beneath the rain, the melody that lingers long after the refrain. And when the stars fall silent and the night gives way to dawn, you'll still be the unfinished line in every song. Oh. The letter's still beside me, though the years have come and gone, and somewhere in the silence I still write your name alone. I still write your name. The road to Santa Lucia winds through valleys dressed in gold, past the fields and silent churches, and stories left untold. I've traveled far beyond the mountains, crossed rivers deep and wide, but every road I've ever taken still keeps you by my side. The evening sun is falling on the rooftops made of stone, and every mile reminds me of the place I called my home. I remember how you laughed like summer in the rain, and how your touch could heal every sorrow, every pain. Now the wind carries your memory across the open plains, and every sunset paints your face across the window pane. Take me down the road to Santa Lucia, where your heart still lives inside my dreams, where the moonlight dances on the water, and nothing is as distant as it seems. Take me down the road to Santa Lucia, where we promised love would never die. Though the years have passed between us, you're still the star that guides my sky. The old cantina standing at the corner of the square, the music spills onto the street like a whispered prayer. A couple dances slowly to a bolero from long ago, and suddenly I see us there, moving soft and slow. The bartender remembers The nights we used to stay, talking until sunrise while the world slipped away. Some loves become a story, some vanish with the years, but yours became a melody, still ringing in my ears. Take me down the road to Santa Lucia, where your heart still lives inside my dreams, where the moonlight dances on the water, and nothing is as distant as it seems. Take me down the road to Santa Lucia, where we promised love would never die. Though the years have passed between us, you're still the star that guides my sky. If tomorrow brings another sunrise and another road to roam, I'll keep your name beside me, like a compass pointing home. Maybe fate has many highways and many places left to see, but no matter where I wander, your love remains with me. Oh, Santa Lucia, I still hear your voice tonight. Oh, Santa Lucia, you're my distant light. Take me down the road to Santa Lucia, where the lanterns glow beneath the stars, where the memory of your laughter still echoes through the old guitar. Take me down the road to Santa Lucia, where the desert meets the sea. Though the world keeps turning onward, you'll always be a part of me. You're the dream I keep returning to, the song that sets me free. The road to Santa Lucia still calls my name tonight.
Midnight in San Alejandro, the streets are washed in silver rain. The old cantina by the plaza still whispers your name. A lonely lantern swings above the doorway where we used to stand. You'd smile and pull me closer as the music filled the land. The guitar player knows our story, though I've never told him a word. Somehow every song he chooses feels like something that we've heard. The years have crossed between us like rivers to the sea, but every road I've traveled still ends with memories. Midnight in San Alejandro, where my heart was left behind, among the songs and faded shadows of another place and time. Midnight in San Alejandro, where your laughter still remains, like a candle in the darkness, like a rose beneath the rain. And every star above the desert still remembers your name. I spent my life chasing horizons, across mountains and dusty plains, playing songs for strangers and sleeping beside trains. I've seen the lights of distant cities reflect upon the sea, but none of them could ever shine the way you shined for me. Tonight the piano softly echoes through the nearly empty room, and every note becomes a doorway leading back to June. Some loves become a photograph, some slowly disappear, but ours became a melody I still carry here. Midnight in San Alejandro, where my heart was left behind, among the songs and faded shadows of another place and time. Midnight in San Alejandro, where your laughter still remains, like a candle in the darkness, like a rose beneath the rain. And every star above the desert still remembers your name. The trumpet cries across the night like a bird that's lost its way, carrying words I never spoke before you slipped away. If I could return to one moment, one moonlit dance, one summer kiss, I'd trade every road I've traveled for another night like this. Midnight in San Alejandro still lives inside my soul, though the world keeps turning onward. You are what makes me whole. Midnight in San Alejandro, where the dream refuses to die, like a flame beyond the distance, still burning in the night. And if fate ever brings me home, I'll find you in that light. Nylon string guitar and piano fade softly, final muted trumpet phrase.
Midnight in San Alejandro,
and your memory remains. The sun was melting slowly behind the mountains far away, as I rode into the border town at the close of day. The streets were filled with music and the scent of summer rain. Oh, lovers danced beneath the lights as twilight crossed the plain. Then I saw you by the fountain with a flower in your hand, the prettiest smile I'd ever known in this rugged desert land. You looked at me for just a moment, but it felt like years had passed, like every road I traveled had finally reached its end at last. Some people search forever for a place where they belong. I found mine in your eyes the night we heard that song. Maria of the border town, you still shine in my memory, like moonlight on the river, like a ship upon the sea. Maria of the border town, though the years have come and gone, your name still rides beside me in every place I've wandered on. Oh Maria, you're the reason for this song. We spent our days together by the market and the square, listening to old guitars drifting through the evening air. The trumpet players by the plaza would greet us with a smile as we danced beneath the lanterns and forgot the passing miles. You told me of your dreams beyond the desert hills. I told you I would stay forever if forever stood still. But fate can be a gambler and life can change its hand. One morning I was called away across a distant land. I promised I'd return before the winter snow, but the roads became much longer than either of us could know. Maria of the border town, you still shine in my memory, like moonlight on the river, like a ship upon the sea. Maria of the border town, though the years have come and gone, your name still rides beside me in every place I've wandered on. Oh Maria, you're the reason for this song. Sometimes when the night is quiet and the stars begin to glow, I hear your laughter in the wind, like long ago.
you're standing somewhere beneath this same moonlight. Maybe you're remembering too the love we left behind. Oh Maria, across the years I call your name. Oh Maria, my heart has never changed. Maria of the border town, the rose I could not keep, the dream that still returns to me in every night I sleep. Maria of the border town, though the world keeps turning around, a part of me will always stay within that little town. And if fate should lead me home again, I'll find you somehow. The lanterns glow along the square, the night is calm and still, and somewhere in the border town, I love you still. I love you still.
The desert moon is rising over highways made of dust, and every mile behind me is another memory of us. The radio keeps playing songs we used to sing out loud, back when forever seemed so easy and dreams were allowed. I see a shadow in the rear view every time I drive along, like a ghost of summer evenings that still follows me home. I thought the road helped me forget the promises we made, but every horizon leads me back to the love that never fades. I'm the midnight rider of your heart, still chasing your light through the dark, across the desert and the rain, through every joy and every pain. I'm the midnight rider of your heart, a lonely traveler beneath the stars. Though the years have pulled us apart, I still belong to where you are. Oh, where you are. The city lights are glowing like diamonds on the sea, but none of them shine brighter than the way you looked at me. I remember dancing slowly outside the border town cafe, while an old guitar was singing and the night refused to fade. Your hand fit perfectly in mine, like it was always meant to be. Now all I have are photographs and these restless memories. Some people even disappear like footprints in the sand, but you became the compass in this wandering man's hands. I'm the midnight rider of your heart, still chasing your light through the dark, across the desert and the rain, through every joy and every pain. I'm the midnight Maybe fate was just a storm. We never learned to survive, but your love is still the fire that keeps this heart alive. I'm the midnight rider of your heart, still following your memory through every desert sunset and every endless sea. I'm the midnight rider of your heart, and I will be until the end. No matter where this road may lead, my soul will find you again. Because some loves never disappear, they simply learn to ride the wind. The desert moon is rising over highways made of dust, and somewhere in the distance I still hear your love.